Hello, class. Um, First things first, I'd like to clear up that my makeup stained my eyelids pink. I had to work for Valentine's Day, and I, of course, went festive, and so please bear with me. I have my notes right here, but I will be doing today's discussion over video. Um, the first thing that I will be going over is reviewing two of this, forgive my pronunciation, Seibert. I have dyslexia, so sometimes it's really hard to say things out loud. uh, but two of those award-winning books, and I picked Segregation. Oh, Segregation is Not the Same Thing as Equality by I didn't write their names next to each other. By Duncan Donatule. Uh, and it was a story about this girl named Sylvia Mendez and her family and how they fought for them to go to the same school as the rest of the other kids. It was a very informational book. Well, yeah. Duh. It definitely, for me, kind of seemed like a journal book. You did go, as our chapter book told us, you went on like a personal tour with them, and the way they told the story was very dynamic. The word choices that they had, like I could see why they won an award for their book. Um, they also were like a concept book because you can introduce to your student or your child even the concept of segregation and racism and how there's people out there who will judge you for your skin color, and how it's not okay to do that, and how far we've come. So that's a really great book. I definitely am excited to read that to my daughter. She's old enough to start understanding informational books. So I'm really excited about that. And then the other book that I looked at was Not So Different by Shane Burqua. Burqua. And that was a really great book. That one kind of reminded me more. Oh yeah, the Sylvia book definitely had like Mayan or Aztec, I guess, drawings. It was very nice to see and representational of their culture. So that was really cool. Um, but with Shane's book, he had a lot of pictures of his family in real life, and so that kind of really struck me as a photo essay book because you had a lot of photos describing things. It was very captivating that way. It was like the way the artwork was. It was the visual representation, if you will, to quote the book, or the reading, the article of what makes it worth being an award-winning book. Um, yeah, so that it was an amazing. That was also a personal tour. It was a concept book. You can talk to your kids about disabilities and how different people have different things that they can or can't do, but they're not that different than anybody else. Um, so yeah, I think those books were definitely worth the award that they won. And then I looked up two different concept books to introduce concepts. And somehow I went down a wormhole of political books. So I found the women's rights, what is women's rights movement, and oh my god, I'm sorry, and what is the Constitution. So these are really fun picture books. They're written by different people, but the illustration style is kind of the same, where they have like the cutout newspaper head over like an animated body, which is one of my favorite animation styles. I think it's it's different, adds texture. Oh, it's freezing in my house, by the way. That's why I have this on. And then George Washington's book, I definitely think that this would be more. Oh my god, this video is going so long. So I think this book, The George Washington and His Teeth, is a great substitute or supplement to a textbook. I don't think you should substitute the textbook, but I definitely think that either before or after the lesson, you either start it or end it with something imaginative and something creative, something that they can see visually, something that like clearly shows them what's going on, but in a way that makes sense to them because they're still developing. And I mean, even when I see things in colors and stuff like that, I remember it a lot better. So, yeah, that was my discussion. I hope you enjoyed. I can't wait to respond. And good luck on week 6. Oh my God. So, bye.